Welcome back to Live Alive. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Liverpool Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Jarrod Bowen is a potential Salah replacement. Salah was heavily linked with switching Anfield for Saudi Arabia as the summer transfer window came to a close, with Liverpool rejecting a £150 million bid from Al Ittihad. It was thought that they were ready to significantly increase their offer for the Egyptian winger to an eye-watering £215 million, but he ended up staying with the Reds. It is believed that they will try again, with Saudi clubs determined to acquire the biggest and best footballers in the world, having already signed the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, and several of Salah's former Liverpool teammates. When next summer rolls around, Salah will be 32 and will have just 1 year left on his contract, which could tempt Jurgen Klopp and company into cashing in if they receive another eye-watering bid. In case that happens, Liverpool are assessing their options for the future, as while they have great depth in the forward area through Diaz, Darwin Nunez, Cody Gakpo, and Diogo Jota, Salah is a very tough act to follow. In 309 appearances so far, he has scored 188 goals and made 81 assists and is the club's record goalscorer in both the Premier League and Champions League. But according to The Athletic, there is one Premier League proven player that the Reds admire and have been watching for a number of seasons. Bowen has consistently done well for West Ham since signing from Hull in January 2020, scoring 43 goals and making 32 assists in 162 games so far. The 26-year-old has been in scintillating form recently, scoring the last-minute winner in last season's Europa Conference League final and starting this campaign with 3 goals and an assist in 4 matches. The England international has just 2 years left on his contract, though it seems doubtful that the Irons would be willing to let him go, while Liverpool likely have several other names on their shortlist. Liverpool leads the race to sign Kelly. Liverpool is ahead of Premier League rivals in one transfer chase, which would see Jurgen Klopp address a concern left in the background over the summer. Bournemouth could be forced to sell defender Lloyd Kelly in the January transfer window, with Liverpool on high alert regarding the situation. The 24-year-old has impressed for the Cherries since arriving back in 2019 for a fee in the region of $16 million from Championship side Bristol City. The England U21 international has made over 100 appearances for Bournemouth, but his immediate future at the Vitality Stadium is now in question, as he approaches the end of his current deal next summer. According to Football Insider, Bournemouth could now be forced to cash in on the player during the winter transfer window, as they look to avoid losing him for free in 2024. The report goes on to state that Liverpool, along with other Premier League clubs such as Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United, are on high alert regarding the player's future. And in the latest twist, the chase is said to be led by Jurgen Klopp's side. The deal provides Liverpool with an ideal opportunity to address the lack of depth within the centre-back position at the club, with the player likely to leave for a cut-price fee given his expiring deal. Kelly is also left-footed, providing the Liverpool defence with some well-needed balance across the back four, as well as versatility given his ability to also provide cover at left-back. The deficiencies within Klopp's squad are clear to see within defence. Liverpool was linked to a player with a similar profile in terms of his positioning and versatility in Bayer Leverkusen's Piero Hincapié throughout the summer. That move never materialized, possibly due to the German side's valuation of the player. A price tag of $76 million was suggested by German publication Bild for the Ecuadorian defender. Klopp's succession plan prepared. Liverpool bosses could turn to Xabi Alonso as their main target to replace Jurgen Klopp if he opts to take on the Germany job. Klopp's national team decided to sack Hansi Flick following a thrashing at the hands of Japan over the weekend. Steven Gerrard had long been seen as Klopp's natural successor, but the Reds legend's managerial career has faltered and he is no longer seen as a viable option. Instead, Alonso is earning plaudits for his work at Bayer Leverkusen. He recently renewed his contract with the Bundesliga side, though it does contain a secret agreement which enables Alonso to leave his current role without breaking contract if a suitable opportunity, such as at Liverpool, were to present itself. Matip replacement identified. Liverpool have identified West Ham Nayef Aguerd as their top replacement for Joel Matip. Centre-back Matip, 32, is expected to leave Anfield at the end of his contract next summer. Having fallen down the pecking order on Merseyside, an overhaul of the defence is expected at the end of the season, with Matip almost certainly on his way. That will open up a space in Liverpool's options at centre-back ahead of next season, and Reds chiefs are keeping a close eye on Aguerd, who joined the Hammers last year from Rennes. After winning the Europa Conference League and helping Morocco to the semi-finals of the World Cup, the 27-year-old standing is high. The incredible Billy Koumetio will replace Van Dijk. Liverpool have begun their 2023-24 Premier League campaign in solid fashion, winning 3 of their 4 matches so far as they look to put the disappointment of last season behind them. Jurgen Klopp has had to totally revamp his midfield following the departures of Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner, and Naby Keita. Yet with summer arrivals including Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai, it looks as though the German has improved his options in the middle of the pitch. With the club partaking in the Europa League for the first time in 8 seasons, Klopp may give some youngsters a chance to gain crucial minutes. With Ben Doak and Jarrell Kwanzaa already making matchday squads this season. Indeed, the young Englishman has even made 2 appearances in the Premier League so far and looks like another exciting prospect to emerge from the academy. That said, could it be another youngster who is currently out on loan who could eventually make the biggest splash in the first team and become an ideal heir to Virgil van Dijk? Step forward Billy Koumetio. The French centre-back is 20 years old and has been at the Anfield side since 2019, arriving from US Orleans. He soon became the youngest ever player to represent the club in the Champions League, aged just 18 years and 25 days, and it looked as though his future was bright. The academy starlet was lauded as incredible by Klopp in 2020, and he has since spent a period on loan at Austria Vienna, although he was recalled after just 11 games by the German. The youngster did impress, however, showcasing his physicality by winning 60% of his total duels and making 1 tackle per game, gaining vital experience at senior level in the process. The Dutchman has been a stalwart for the Reds since joining in January 2018, winning pretty much all there is to be won during his time on Merseyside. However, he is now closer to the end of his career rather than the start. Since the start of the 2020-21 season though, Van Dijk has missed 71 matches for club and country due to injury issues, and it looks as though he is beginning to get more susceptible to injury as time goes on. An heir to Van Dijk won't be required just yet, but when the time comes, Koumetio could be the perfect replacement. They both stand at a height of 6'4" and utilize their physical presence during matches, something that Klopp looks for in his centre-backs. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.